Hello and welcome to my channel to plan for. Today I want to share with you my journal setup for season 2, starting with April. So usually I go through 4 journals a year, one per season, but actually this one is the 3rd journal I will be using this year. I started out in January with a B5 journal, but it had only 120 pages, so I ran out of space at the end of February. That's why I have been using this little B6 in March, because I thought I want to use a smaller journal to get me through 1 month, and now in April I will be start using this 8x8 journal. And yeah, I had a lot of fun setting this up because as you will see shortly, it was an experiment. Usually my setups are very monochromatic, simplistic, and I wanted to try something completely different, and I had a lot of fun creating the sprites you will see. I don't know if I will be enjoying using them, but let's just see. But I definitely had fun making them, and then maybe this will be a one-time experiment or I will repeat it, I don't know yet. But yeah, let's jump into it. So at the beginning I have some space where I will be writing down a few things I want to remember as they come up. So obviously it's still blank. And as I am planning to use this journal for the next 3 months or 13 weeks, I left 3 blank pages here. I will be using them for like a photo collage for each month. And yeah, once, I guess at the end of each month, or maybe as I have time for it, I will be creating here a little photo collage. So I have then 3 pages, one per month, for like memory keeping through photos. Here I tried out using gouache paint in my journal. I just wanted to see how does it work on the paper, how does it look, and yeah, it turned out fine. It's just the colors here, and but the orchard olive paper takes the color well, and maybe I will be using more gouache paint in the future in my journal. But yeah, it was just trying to see how this medium even works here. So as I said, I will be using this journal for 13 weeks, and so I have here all the 13 weeks laid out. It's always, I think, the Monday of each week. And in this box I will be writing later on a short summary of that week, or something I want to remember, some highlight of that week. So if I come back later on, and I can just read in a couple sentences what was going on in this week. Next thing here is my expenses tracker, or I like to keep an eye on my expenses. Where does my money go? And I have here 13 rows, one for each week. And at the end of the week, I will just put the sum in each category in here. And then at the end of the season, I will sum them up and just have a better picture of how much money did I spend. And especially in each category, I have my like basic expenses category, where everything like food, cleaning stuff, and things like that go. That's just necessary to survive. Then the middle column is for like the little pleasures in life, going out for coffee, going to the movies, things like that. And the very right column, I put like the little luxuries I have in my life, and definitely a new Arch and Olive notebook or the subscription box would be this column. Things I enjoy, but they are definitely on the luxury side. Here on the right, I have my little wish list. As I said, I try to be mindful about my spending. So during the season, if something comes up I really want, I want to buy, I would just put it at the on this wish list, and at the end of the season, I will go back here and see if I can get myself a little treat. Or sometimes, and I guess that's why I really like this wish list, those things I thought are absolutely amazing, gorgeous, I need them, are not that important anymore. So when I come back here and look at this list, maybe 10, 13 weeks later, I say, okay, I absolutely wanted to buy this fountain pen or this this book, but now a couple weeks later, yeah, it's not that important anymore. And I think it's just a way to keep impulse buying under control, not to buy everything immediately, put it on the wish list and then come back to the wish list and see, okay, do I still want that stuff? Or has the impulse of needing that thing gone away, and yeah, then can just ignore it. Okay, so that's for my tracking my expenses and my wishes. Then I have here a calendar. I still have to put the months here. As I said, it will be for April, or starting with April. And my habit tracker. For my habit tracker, I usually have some color coding, and just fill in each box with the corresponding color, just 3 colors, usually symbolizing, okay, that was an amazing, this day was amazing, it did really well, then yeah, okay, it's an average day, or yeah, another color for, okay, there's definitely room for improvement. So that's what I use this section for. It's my habit tracker here. The next thing is I have my meal planner. I try to plan my meals so I can also be more mindful when I go food shopping, when I go to the market, and I already know what I need to buy because I know what I want to cook during the week, and yeah, it just helps me to reduce the food wasting, and I only buy what I need for my planned meals. And I just realized I have on these 2 pages 3 languages mixed, and I guess that's very representative of how I use my journal. When I set up this journal, I think I was listening to some audiobooks, and depending on the language, I sometimes switch the language I use in my journal. So I have the meal plan, I have the abbreviations of the days of the week here in German, and then I have here the Restu log for like my restaurant tracker, like in French. So I guess I switched language somewhere in here, or maybe watched a new video or change the audiobook. So yeah, but yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I use all 3 languages basically every single day, and that's also reflected in my journal. Then we are at the first week, and here you can clearly see why I said it's this journal or this setup is an experiment. I'm definitely not a pink girl. That's not my color, not at all. I'm usually more on the darker color side, strong or dark blue, green, black, Bordeaux red, all those colors I really like, but pink, that's definitely not my thing. But yeah, I just wanted to try something different, and I had fun creating this because I felt like, yeah, just doing something really different. And I will see how much I will enjoy using it. But I think for a first experiment with different color scheme and also way more decorative elements than I usually have on my spreads, it turned out pretty well. So yeah, not too bad. Definitely room for improvement. But yeah, and I enjoyed it, and I guess that's what this whole thing is about. Next week, I set up 4 weeks, and as you see, a totally different color scheme, and I think that's at least that's consistent. Every page is completely, or every spread is completely different than from the one before, and yeah, that was the whole purpose. I just wanted to play around, try a lot of different things. So here we are on the yellow, I guess, is it gray, blue color? I don't know. I don't remember what the name of the color was, but it was from the, as the notebook as well, from the Archer and Olive December subscription box, the acrylographs in there. And I used them here. So I think this is fun. It's very bright and kind of flashy. So yeah, but it was fun creating it, and I enjoy looking at it, and we'll see if I get tired of it during the week I will be using the spread, or I don't know. Okay, then let's move on to the next one. Here again, different color scheme, and also playing around with a different layout. The thing is, I like stickers, colorful washi tape, but in my regular setups, I don't use that stuff. And it's very wasteful to buy that stuff and don't use it. So I made an effort when I set up this journal to really use the stuff I have. And I also will be trying to definitely buy less this year. Hopefully, I don't want to say nothing because that's certainly won't be true, but I will be getting all the Archer and Olive subscription boxes. But beside those boxes, I hope to be very mindful about buying additional stuff, especially considering the rate I use all those things. I think if I would stop buying stickers, washi tape completely, I would have enough for a couple years, even without buying anything additional. So yeah, this was a little, I think the theme of this tape was like Paris. Well, obviously it was Paris, but I played around with this here a little bit. And then for my 4th week, completely different. That I don't know where I got this from, but it says obviously some kind of, I don't know, desert Wild West theme in here, and again completely different colors. And I just noticed I made a spelling error here, but I have always quite a few of them in my journal. Well, won't be the last one. Yeah, so I have 4 weeks laid out. Every single week looks very different, and it was a lot of fun creating that stuff. And yeah, let's see if I enjoy this new way of setting up my monthly spreads, weekly spreads, or if I will go back to my very reduced, simplistic setups. Yeah, so that was this. I hope you enjoyed this little tour through my journal setup for season 2, starting with April. And yeah, I hope to see you again for my next setup. Bye.